Hi, I'm going to be taking you on an herb walk here at Isabella Friedman Jewish Retreat Center. And I was thinking I was supposed to lead an herb walk for our Passover retreat, and since I can't, I wanted to offer it anyway. So we'll be going through some of the plants that you can eat at this time of year in the spring. A lot of these plants have cleansing properties to them, so after a long winter where our bodies have maybe been a little more stagnant, we're going to be moving things through, going through those narrow places out of Mitzrayim into freedom, and making our bodies lighter. One plant that I'd like to introduce you to is stinging nettle, and as the name implies, if you touch this plant incorrectly, you can get a itchy rash on your skin that won't be so comfortable. But if you learn how to treat this plant well, then you won't get stung. As you can see, I'm holding this plant and I don't feel any of the sting. Stinging nettle has these sharp little spikes on the main stem and the main veins, but I'm touching just the edge of the leaves and the top, and there's no stings on that. And so if you treat this plant with care and respect, then this plant will also take care of you. So the properties of stinging nettle are countless in their benefits to us. They are highly nutritive, so they have vitamins A and C. They're high in iron and calcium. You can cook them in a soup or a stew. You can cook them as you would any greens, put them in an omelet, really any way that you would cook spinach or kale, you can also cook nettle. And once you cook them or boil it, then the sting goes away. And the same is true for drying. If you want to dry this herb for winter to have tea and dried greens throughout the winter. So all of these are the stems from last year's nettle, and the stems are really incredible because you can make a rope out of them. So if I just crush them and pull off these fine fibers, you can twist them and make a really, really strong rope as you twist them over. And this is called cordage. If you want to look up how to make cordage at home, there's a lot of excellent instructions, and I'll post one in the comments also to make cordage at home. This is a very lovely plant named mugwort, and mugwort, you can identify it because it has these really feathery leaves, and they're soft to the touch, and the back is white and silvery. And mugwort helps you sleep. It relaxes your nervous system, and it helps bring more vivid dreams. And you can drink a cup of mugwort tea before bed. You can dry it, make a little satchel of it to put under your pillow at night, and it has a really lovely fresh scent to it as well. This plant is called Cleavers or bed straw, and Cleavers are a diuretic, so it helps move water and salts through your body and release them, and purifies the blood, so also a great spring tonic. You can put a couple sprigs of Cleavers, about maybe 2 or 3, into hot water and let that steep for a couple of minutes to make a decoction, and you can drink that. You can also use that tea as an astringent to cleanse your face, wash your hair, and it will leave your skin feeling fresh. And if you have any any cuts or injuries on your skin, you can use that as a cleanser for it, and it'll help heal wounds as well. Yeah, cleavers, you can identify them because they have these many leaves that are whorled around the stem, and so they go in this circular pattern around the stem, and it's best to harvest them before they've flowered. This beautiful plant is called purple dead nettle, and they've named it that because it looks a little similar to stinging nettle, but it doesn't have the sting. As you can see, I'm touching it freely. It's very soft, actually. And purple dead nettle is part of the mint family. So every plant in the mint family has a square stem, which helps you identify it. It doesn't have a minty scent, but similar to most of the herbs in the mint family, it is antibacterial, antifungal, and carminative, and that means that it helps relieve gas in your stomach. And dead nettle, you can eat the leaves raw. You can put them in a salad, or you can also crush them up and use them as a poultice. So if you have any wounds or sores, you can crush this up as a poultice and help to heal that wound really well because of those antibacterial and antiviral properties.